Michelle. Okay, we have here Martina, Michelle, Sir Romy, Ma'am Ruby, ×2, Sir Silver. Kakanatdan. Ni Ma'am Journalisa, on time. Is she coming? Ma'am Journalisa. Ma'am Maribel, ang ka na? Ayan, hello, Ma'am Mati.
Ma'am, mag-i-connect pa lang, ma'am, si Ma'am Journalista at Ma'am Maribel. Yes, ma'am, coming.
Nandito na si Ma'am Journalista. Ayan. Okay, so, shall we wait for 3 minutes? Oh. Dua ti unit nga nagdumikwa ni Ma'am Prieto. Hindi, ito po may sa Ma'am Prieto. Ayan. Okay. Kermit, get ready. Hello. Okay, let's all stand for the singing of the national anthem. We have here Kermit with the ABR presentation.
Bayang maliliw, peles ng silanganin, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyal ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupig, di ka masisihin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy, sa langit mong baghang, may tinakang tula, tawid sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagpinipin. Ang ituloy ng araw niya kailan pagay di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw na buwan, ang ipasita ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya dapat ay mangyari, ang matatay ng dahil sa'yo.
From Apayao, Ma'am Elma Balacan, to the Queen Ma'am. Good afternoon, Ma'am Elma. parang wala po mga set ground o mga set event. While the other set I think let's start with our clarify.
Let's wait for the Cordillera hymn.
So we're just waiting. Good afternoon po. Siguro i-discuss ko na, siguro simulan na po natin ang ating meeting. Pakahapon na lang si Ma'am Dorita at ang mga parang nagkakay. May congratulations. Ready for the day.
Cradled by majestic mountains, blessed in nature's glory fountains, blooming flowers and verdant hills, is the region of burning hills. Here to freedom loving people, strong or one, it's hard to topple. For freedom we rise and fight, our priceless ancestral birthright. Cordillera, region of wonderland, beloved land, your name we shall not fail. Honor and fame to you strive to bring. Your glory one, we shall forever see. Neath the skies the rays may gather, angry clouds may greatly wonder, but the sun shines forever fair as we climb up the golden stair. Dreams of peace, of oneness and progress, cherished goals, our region presses, striving to build a brighter dawn for our children to call their own. Cordillera,
Thank you very much, Kermit. Good afternoon, everyone. We have here in our list, good afternoon, aking kapatid, my beloved Kalinga. We start from our chief, yet our brother, Sir Romulo Galnawan, the chief. Sir, open your camera. You wave your hand for our ladies and gentlemen. Sir Romulo, kumusta? Are you still there? Ayun, ayun si Sir. Si Ma'am Maribel, are you in now? Ma'am Maribel, wala pa. Papasok siya mamaya. Ma'am Journalisa, I saw her. Pumasok kanina. Hello, ma'am. You just wave your hand. Hello, ma'am. Si Ma'am Michelle. Ma'am Michelle Joanne Balikaw. Ayan mo. Are you in? Ayun. Open your camera. Ayan.
Hello, ma'am.
Ay, open your camera. Display your beauty. One? Ayan. Ayan. Dito sa isa, wala. Bali, dalawa-dalawa. Ano? Hello. Sir Silverio. Maaga si Sir Silverio. Sir Silver. Aga-aga niya kanina. Ayun. Oo. Si Sir Jenner. Hello? Sir Jenner. Ayun. Magkasama sila ni Ma'am Journalisa. Ma'am Ruby. Ang malakas na halakak. Ang maarting halakak, Ma'am Ruby. Nasaan ka na? Ayun. Ba't iniwan mo yung ano? Iniwan mo yung laptop mo? Okay. Oh. Ma'am Evelyn. Ma'am Evelyn. Our LR manager. Are you in already? Ma'am Evelyn? Wala pa. Wala pa. Okay, she will be coming in.
Ma'am Evelyn is only.
Only. Okay. Sige. Okay. Ma'am Prieto. Ma'am Maria Teresa. Okay. Beautiful. Ma'am Martina. Hantay. Ma'am Martina. Ay, ayun. Okay. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Again, we were, we were gathered again for one so that we will come and see together with you. Kasi hindi naman allowed ang face-to-face, so we do distance teleconference like this to say how are you. Okay. Let me start with, let me present first. Let me present. And to ID present now. Entire screen. Pani. Share. Ang tagal mag-respond. Hindi. F5. Ay, ba't ang hirap? Ay. Do you see my presentation? Hello?
We will be
Hello?
needing your account number. So we would like to know yung account number po ninyo. Siguro let us talk kung paano po natin.
Wow, ang tagal.
makuha po yung account number po ninyo. Yung account
Please bear, ang tagal mag-present. Can you see the presentation in the screen?
We cannot see, ma'am.
Ay, ako? Ang tagal? Wala pa?
So, any question po sa ating doon po sa ating allowance?
Wala, ma'am, wala.
Wala. Hindi ko mag-present.
Hello, ma'am. Yung naka-share is the screen, not the presentation.
Hindi, naka-share na.
Ma'am Claire, paki-open yung PowerPoint yun, ma'am.
Yeah, open na.
Yes, ma'am. Paki-click, ma'am. Ayan.
And then,
Tapos, paki-enlarge na lang, ma'am.
ng
F5,
F5?
ma'am.
F5.
Yes, ma'am.
Saan yung F5?
Anong rate lang?
Okay. Ito na. Sorry. Sige. Ilagay mo dito. Inukat mo dito. Okay. So, pasensya po kasi kung saan-saan kami nang gagaling, kararating lang din si Ma'am, kararating din Ma'am Jonah. So, we'll give her 30 seconds to prepare for her presentation. I will play the presentation and she will be doing I will be presenting, she will be discussing the presentations. Okay, so together with us here, we have Ma'am Jonah, we have Ma'am Rosita, Ma'am Dalayon, Sir Patricio, and our Ma'am Denia, the first honor, and our chief, of course. Okay, so ready? Matagal ang net. Gamitin mo ito? Okay. Hindi ko po. Join na. Join. So, together with me is my partner, Ms. Jonalyn Ambrona, in charge of CLE, to discuss to you the reminders, updates. May ingay, sandali. Ay, nag-iba po. Bakit yun? Sorry. Ay, okay. Oo. Sandali lang po. Sorry. Okay, ready? Ready na? Okay, so please help me. Welcome. I give to you the beautiful Jonalyn to discuss on the updates. Take it away, Ma'am Jonalyn. Kita? Okay na po.
Okay, good afternoon po. Good afternoon po. Pasensya na may kausap po ng supplier. Ako yung in charge ng CLM. Okay, so good afternoon po to our partners from Kalinga Division. Good afternoon to the CID chief, Sir Romulo Galmawan, and of course to our CLMD chief here, Ma'am Carmel Melez. Okay, so good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Kumusta po tayo? Ayan, so just recently po, the Central Office released issuances related to learning delivery. So we believe that you've already read those issuances, but today we will go over with some of this so that we will have common understanding. Medyo maingay. Saglit po. Malinaw po ba, ma'am?
So the testing week.
Hello, ma'am.
Medyo parang may radyo na sumisingit.
Oh, maingay nga. Paano ba to?
Type the testing link of one or testing
Ay, paano
link
kaya to?
in the address bar of the web. Pwede
Saglit
actually
po.
nilang i-type na yung shorter na para
Ayan.
ma-access ko yung link. Pero kung hindi nila na-access yung link, gamit
Ma'am Sabeth,
yung
I'm using
testing
desktop.
link, ay pwede po nilang
Kasi mas malakas yung parang nagre-record na radio.
Ma'am Jonah,
pero para mas
Yes, ma'am.
mamangagay ni Kwan?
Mr. Brian?
Yes po.
Sige. Ma'am, lilipat yata ako. Can you give me siguro mga 3 minutes? Pwede po bang lumipat lang ako kasi kasabi ako nag-webinar, Mr. Brian?
Number 8, vision, the test is unbound and it's
Ma'am Jonah, pakitry po ulit kung okay na.
Hello, okay na ba, Ma'am Beth?
Now, I would like to present
Meron pa din. Okay, sige. Kailangan ko talagang lumipat, no?
Or lakasan nyo na lang, ma'am, ang boses nyo din.
Okay. So, kailangan ko lakasan. Okay na ba to?
Yes,
Hindi
ma'am.
pa. Ayan, okay. Sige, ayan, like what I've said a while ago, we will go over with some different issuances so that we will have a common understanding. Ano po? So, for this afternoon, I was tasked to present it. But of course, if you have questions or clarifications, it will be addressed every after issuances that I'll be presenting so that we will all be clarified or we will see if we need to make necessary adjustments. Ano po? Okay, so of course, let me start with the rationale. So our rationale for this kumustahan would be, of course, for us to assess the first 5 weeks of this school year. The second one, come up with the suggested strategies to foster academic ease for the remaining weeks of Q1 until December 12, 2020. Okay? Yan. So, as to updates on the issuances, we have here the DepEd Order number 32 Series 2020 entitled Guidelines on the Engagement of Services of Learning Support Aids to Reinforce the Implementation of Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Okay, so ano po yung laman ng ating DepEd order? So we have here the job functions and nature of engagement para po sa ating learning support aids. Okay, so ano po yung specific functions and responsibilities of LSAs? We have 1, assist in the production or reproduction of learning modules, activity sheets, and other instructional materials. Of course, they are going to assist our teachers. They would also help in the distribution and retrieval of these learning materials from our learners, okay, prepared by the teacher. Letter C is for them also to monitor and track the learners' accomplishments of the tasks as indicated po doon sa weekly home learning plan. So, we hope po that teachers really are also giving a copy of weekly home learning plan to our learners so that they would also know yung procedure or how they are going to accomplish the task. And of course, it will be monitored by the LSAs. Okay. Next, Ma'am Claire. Ayan. So, for letter D, we have here to clarify any difficulty or confusion that learners may encounter. So, they would help our learners understand whatever tasks that seem to be not clear for them to accomplish. And then you have here to guide the learners in or parents or guardians in the observance of health protocols natin. Of course, we are still following the health protocols per locality in the implementation of the DLDM or distance learning delivery modality. Okay, for letter F, we have them also to guide our learners and our parents and guardians in establishing routines and procedures for them to help our learners in managing their time vis-a-vis yung nasa weekly home learning plan natin. For them to see really na they follow the given or allotted time per tasks or per learning area. Okay? Para hindi maipunan yung mga learners natin ng kanilang tasks to a certain time, or baka naman every Friday lang that they're going to accomplish all the activities for all learning areas, then at least our LSAs would help. Okay? You have there to monitor and track the learner's accomplishment and timely submission of all tasks requirements. So you have there for them to see to it, to oversee the accomplishment of our learners in accomplishing the tasks. Okay, for H, we have for them to document and keep records of the learner's progress, especially on the formative and even the assessment natin on summative. Yung ating summative test, basing on our recent DepEd Order 31 on assessment. Okay, for them to help the teachers in determining the need for intervention strategies. As we all know, we have our learners monitoring plan, So these are the plan intended for our learners that really need to undergo yung intervention natin. So with the help of the LSAs, then the teacher will be able to identify kung ano-ano yung mga strategies that are needed for these learners that need remediation. Okay, communicate with and explain to the learners the learning tasks or activities indicated in the identified intervention. Ibig sabihin, ito na yung implementation ng learners monitoring plan. So, ibig sabihin, our LSAs also would monitor the accomplishment of the monitoring plan or learners monitoring plan. Okay, you have there to coordinate and communicate with the parents and or guardians the periodic feedback of learners' progress prepared by the teacher. So, sila na po yung magsisilbi na bridge para ma-update din yung ating parents and yung ating learners in terms of their progress per competency or in every competency. Okay, so comply with laws, rules, and policies on the rights of children. So that is based on the DepEd Order number 42 Series 2012 sa DepEd Child Protection Policy. Okay, perform other tasks and functions related to the teaching and learning process as may be deemed necessary and or assigned by the school head. So, ibig sabihin, parang may appended duties din sila as assigned by the school head or kung sino man or head teachers in the case of big schools. Okay, so for number 12, we have there, LSA shall engage under contract of service or job order subject to the Civil Service Commission, the Commission on Audit, or the COA, the DBM, considering po yung mga joint circular orders nila or number 1 and then 1, Series 2017 and Series 2018. So, specifically, they shall be engaged for a period of at least 6 months, but not to extend beyond the end of school year 2020 and 2021. So, as expected, we will be ending the 2021 by June. So, kaya siya abutin ng 6 months talaga, December hanggang June. Okay, so they shall receive remuneration or compensation for services rendered, amount of which shall not be below the minimum wage. So naka-base pa rin po doon sa minimum wage na inassign po or na sinet ng wage board for Cordillera Administrative Region. Okay, for letter C, we have there, consistent with item 7.4, we have here the services rendered by LSAs under contract of service and job order are not covered by civil service law and rules. So with that, dahil hindi sila covered doon, they are not to receive yung ating leave or the pera and rata and 13-month pay. So as compared to us na meron tayo, iba kasi po sa kanila, no, kasi naka-contract lang sila. Okay, so they shall render 8 hours a day, excluding yung kanilang time for lunch. So that's good for 5 days pa rin. Same with the number of working days that required of us. Okay, so they shall work together and in collaboration with the teachers and may report directly to the teachers. So pwede po kay teacher sila mag-report immediately or department head or the school head po. Okay. So all administrative actions and decisions pertaining to contractual relations shall be exercised by the school's division superintendent or the school head as designated by the SDS. Okay? So the work arrangements shall be determined by the school head in consultation with the teacher and learning support aid. So they're going to collaborate and plan as to yung work arrangement, no? In terms of attendance, they are still guided by the DepEd number 11, series 2022 on the revised guidelines on AWA. So under AWA pa rin po sila. And the prescribed individual daily log and accomplishment report attached as enclosure to that would be used also for this purpose sa AWA nila. Unclear? Ayan, for performance appraisal, it shall be done by the school head as rater and our LSAs as ratee, no? Using the IPCR for teachers, of course, considering also the KRA that are stated therein. Okay, so for learning support aids shall observe. Okay, learning support aids shall observe the standards of professional and personal conduct in the discharge and execution of functions, services in accordance with the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees under RA 6713. So pareho po tayong lahat, no? We are guided with that ethical standards. Okay, for letter F, we have this: the SDO shall determine the corresponding fund source as may be applicable, subject to existing and available funds. So you have there, ang source natin could be SEF, the general fund of the LGU. Next, you have the MOOE, the school MOOE or the SDO MOOE, and other programs of DepEd. Like, for example, you have the Adapt to School program. Yes. Moving on. Ayan. So, yun po yung para sa first natin na issuance, ano? Unless you have clarifications po, at any point, you may call our attention so that we will all be clarified, or if we need to make agreements, then we will do, ano po. Okay, so kung may question tayo, you may immediately post it at our chat box, or we could have it na lang later. Po. Okay, Sir Romulo, mukhang may tanong agad. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes po.
Yes, ma'am. This is our issue relative to this hiring of learning support aid, because when this DepEd number 32 was uploaded and viewed by all concerned, all applicants flocked to the office, hoping that there will be something that is from DepEd, and only to find out that the source of funds are the SEF and other MOE and school MOE. as of this moment, we are hard up uh, uh, seeking assistance, even in the SEF. And for MOE, we know very well that our schools uh, need most the fund for the reproduction of the needed modules, and even our SDOs. And because the SEF, uh, if only all divisions or all provinces are rich like other provinces, yes, we can hire as many as. But since this time, the pandemic is still in amidst our provinces and some of our municipalities, we could hardly find uh, fund to support this LSS. But there are teachers who applied for as learning support aid, and yes, we have also para teachers from the PNP, but yes, outer uh, part from the agencies. But our problem is there are teachers who are more than willing to render volunteer service even without because we assure them that the experiences they will incur in this endeavor will be credited as the teaching experience. Uh, Yan lang apo, di may kari tayo, but as to the sources of fund, we cannot assure even this very moment. So,
Ayan. Okay, sir. Ayan po, no? Naintindihan po natin lahat yung mga limitations natin, especially in terms of budget. Ano po? Okay, but of course, we are very much honored with those teachers who are very much willing, no, with those considerations. Ano po? Okay. So, shall we now move to the next
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
issuance?
ma'am.
Yes po.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Sir Silver.
Ma'am, just a follow-up with the query of Sir Chief as regards the para teacher. Yung as to the compensation kasi or as to the benefit to be given by the para teacher, it concentrated on the financial matter. But one of the purposes why there are many willing teacher applicants, as said by our chief, is for the claim of what we call an experience that would probably be credited. But as we look into the provisions, walang nasabi doon. So how shall we now reconcile the situation?
Okay, andito po ba si Ma'am Carmel? Naka-in po siya. Okay. Mukhang meron siyang equally important na activity rin as of this time. But of course, sir, we understand, no? Kasi before po, yung sa para-teacher natin, it was already raised po ano sa chief natin. Napag-usapan na po natin yan na kung pwede nga ay bigyan talaga ng parang additional, parang lalabas po na experience ng ating mga parang lalabas na volunteer teachers or para teachers para magamit nila in case they're going to apply ano po, okay, sa mga applicant teachers natin. But so far, since wala dito nga sa, wala sa guideline.
Andyan, Ma'am Jonah, sa benefit.
Okay, sa benefit natin. Yeah, oo. Okay po. So, ayan is, syempre, if the region would release no yung ating mga certificates na yun or the division, we will raise po that issue to Ma'am Carmen. Hopefully sana na nandito siya para masagot po natin kaagad. But siguro later, sir, baka later ay maka-join po si Ma'am Carmen. Ano po? Okay?
Stated na andyan sa benefit that are to be received by NSA. Kasama na yung that their experiences will be credited.
Yes.
It will be right in this depend order.
Yes po. Okay, sir. So, ayan. So, thank you, Sir Silver and Sir Romulo with that. Okay, so we have here our OUCI 2020-307. Suggested measures to foster academic ease during the COVID-19 pandemic, no? So, We have here for the flexible learning offers learners rich learning choices from multiple dimensions of study, applies learner-centered constructivist approach, which is indicated by a shift from the teacher taking learning responsibilities to the learner taking these responsibilities. Okay, so ito is purposely so that learners are to be more skilled, self-regulated in terms of goal setting, self-monitoring, self-instruction, and self-enforcement. So in a flexible learning, teachers promote active learning by creating engaging and effective situations. Ayan, so specifically, ito po ay nakalagay doon sa ating issuance na to. Schools may determine activities contained in the self-learning modules or learning activity sheets or the last for the first quarter, which may be declared as optional so that learners are enabled to focus on the most essential activities which while allowing the fast learners to perform additional tasks. So, ito po, we are encouraged not to at least adjust or to be considerate no doon sa tasks natin. So in case halimbawa na yung ating post-test or yung ating assessment ay meron siyang 6 or more items, then pwede natin i-trim down yon. Now in terms of activities naman po natin, kasi yung last part po ng module natin ay additional enrichment siya or additional activity. These are optional, especially for fast learners natin. But yung mga slow or average na learners natin may not, no? May not be required to accomplish yung last part po ng ating module. In case naman po na halimbawa yung modules natin kasi especially if it's coming from central office, ang dami pong activities per part. Ano po, like for example, doon sa part ng application, usually makikita natin doon 1 to 3 activities po ang nandun. Pwede po nating piliin lang yung applicable para sa bata at yun lang po yung ipapasagot po natin doon sa learner. In case po na na-print na natin yung module, then that's a time na yun po yung ilalagay natin sa weekly home learning plan nila na only activity 1 will be answered under application part. Ano po? So yun po yung adjustment natin. But of course, on some modules na ginagawa po or binibigay from central office, we are given na here at this regional office to trim down po or to review na if there is necessary to or if it's necessary for us to trim down yung activity. So as of now, meron na po kaming copy ng mga modules galing sa central office na chine-check po namin kung kailangan nating bawasan or i-trim down po yung mga activities para po ma-ensure natin na there will be academic ease. Ano po? Okay. So you have there, and you have for key stage 1 for a grade level with 1 teacher in section 1 handling all the subjects like in grade 1. We usually do this na yung integration. So magkakaroon na tayo ng interdisciplinary integration, same po with key stage 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Additional learning activity sheets may be made available for the fast learners who need enrichment activities. Okay, so again, optional po ito kung kailangan. Kaya we still encourage our teachers to make their last yung ating activity sheets kung kinakailangan po, especially if they will be needing this for enrichment activities or additional activity. For the succeeding quarters, learning tasks in the SLMs or other learning materials may be streamlined to ensure that learning development is manifested and that activities or exercises sufficiently cover or develop the learning competencies leading to mastery. Okay, so yon, and of course, schools should put premium on the instructional management tasks of teachers in their workload or assignments. Kasi as of now, nakikita natin na teachers are really burdened no in the preparation of or distribution of our SLMs. But of course, as pronounced naman during our meeting with chief natin the other day, mukhang magkakaroon tayo ng malilesen po yung burden natin on developing modules because it will be magkaroon na ng outsourcing no sa central office. So we'll wait po for the official na communication on that part, but of course, meron namang strategy na ginawa dito sa CLMD, and later we will be presenting that para at least ma-lessen din partly yung burden natin on asking our teachers preparing the module. So, naka-concentrate na lang po tayo per division, and later that will be presented po. You have their support to the mental health or socio-emotional well-being of teachers. I believe we have that, no, yung ating wellness sessions like hataw or other activities natin for our teachers as part of the PFA. And then you have time allotment for the completion, submission of activities or task of learners may be reconsidered. So yun nga po yung sabi natin, although, di ba when we presented po yung sa weekly home learning plan natin, nakalagay doon na 2 hours. But alam namin na yung ibang division ay ginawang 4 hours po yun, no? However, kung hindi pa rin talaga kakayanin ng learner na yung time natin allotted for them, then yun po yung kailangan i-reconsider ng teacher. Siguro naman ay hindi lahat ng learners ay kailangan i-consider. Ano po, so magkakaroon ng flexibility in terms of requiring our learners to submit their accomplishments. So yun po. Learners and home learning facilitators found to be experiencing difficulties shall be provided additional support. So yan, with the help of the LSAs natin. Okay, so pwede yun. Depende sa localities natin kung pwede na ang face-to-face or hindi. But if not naman, we have it online. Ano po, especially sa mga teachers natin. Okay, so that's for academic ease na issuance natin. Okay, so yes po, Sir Silver. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes po.
Sorry. Meron kasi akong clarification dito, okay lang?
Yes, sir. Marami, may mga kasama po kami dito na pwedeng but of course, wala pa si Ma'am Carmen. We'll wait siguro. But anyway, sir, sige lang, sir.
Okay lang.
Yes po.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am doon kasi sa, if we remember, yung first calendar of activities was issued by virtue of DO7. And now, on October 2, there was an amendment to DO7, and that was DO30, that is his new school calendar, citing the, of course, it is a school calendar. It cited what month, for how many days for a quarter until the last day. And later on October 30, here comes this one that you have presented, yung OUC Memorandum 307, na para bang yung, especially in letter H ng OUCI 307, para bang parang sinupersede niya yung DO30 as to the number of, as to the scheduling of per quarter, parang in-extend niya. But if we look at the contents or at the main title of OUCI 307, and this is DepEd Memorandum, sabi dito suggested measures to ease or to foster academic ease. From the word suggested, and here comes now a provision of it that amended DO30. In fact, DO30 should be amended by another DO. It's not a memorandum, if I'm not mistaken, because the DO is signed by our secretary. Yung DepEd memorandum was signed by the undersecretary. So nalilito na yung mga schools natin kung ano talaga yung susundin. Is it the suggested measure or yung DO? Ma'am Jonah.
Yes, sir, no? Of course, accordingly, no, nandito si Ma'am Claire din, accordingly is we have to follow po kung ano na po yung latest na issuances natin na na-release po ng central office, ano po. And so, Eto na nga, meron tayong bagong school calendar na na-extend po yung number of weeks natin for yung first quarter natin.
Okay, so we will stick to the latest. So
Yes po, sir.
So parang naamin yung isang provision ng DO30, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I think ang isa kasi dito is nag-a-adjust yung learners natin ng first quarter, and so they need more time really for with this pandemic natin. Kaya kung titignan natin, talagang na-extend po yung ating first quarter, mas mahaba po siya, and hopefully by second quarter and third, baka medyo maluwag na po yung ating anong tawag doon, health protocol maybe, or during this time ay hopefully naka-adjust na rin yung ating mga learners on this new learning setup. Ano po?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Jonah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Ayan. Proceed na tayo, ma'am. Yes, sir, Romulo. Yes.
I just want to be cleared of impression back that says we are shifting to an outsourcing for modules this second quarter. We will the DepEd is trying to outsource for the second quarter. So does it mean to say that they will be giving us the printed modules already for the second quarter?
As announced by Ma'am Carnel during our meeting the other day, yun po no, yung dineclare niya. Although syempre sa part natin, we still need to wait for the official communication coming from central office really, so that we know kung ano talaga ang mangyayari for third and fourth quarter. But so far, yun po yung na-mention ni Ma'am Carmel. So let's wait for the official communication. Anyway, yung sa second quarter, meron po kaming pre-propose no, na strategy naman for each division na ipipresent po natin later. So yun muna, Sir Romulo. Ayan. Anyway,
Okay, yes, ma'am.
yes.
Right away, I am reading your division, regional memo 368.
Yes,
on
good,
letter B, SDOs are encouraged. Yun ang apprehension. Encouraged to develop further to SLM. Tapos na. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay po. Ayan, sir. May assignments po tayo ipipresent natin later. Okay? So, ito na ba, Ma'am Claire? Yes. Ayan. Okay, so another issuance po natin would be the RM354. Yeah, okay. Series 2020, the reiteration on the distribution and utilization of SLMs and LRs. Okay, so for number 2, relative to this office reiterates that all schools division offices that all locally developed SLMs and LRs in all learning areas in all grade levels must undergo thorough quality assurance process at the regional offices before distribution to learners and or uploading to our SDO LR landing page. Ano po? Okay, so ito kasi nagkaroon tayo, alam siguro natin yan na we had some issues on the modules distributed, especially sa first quarter natin. And so, we had this na bago natin na reiteration, no? Na magkakaroon muna tayo ng quality assurance sa regional office before po tayo mag-upload doon sa ating SDO landing page. Ano po? So, we hope na ayun po yung bagong adjustment natin ngayon sa LR. Yan, so the SDOs are expected to conduct orientation to supervisors, school heads, and teachers to communicate the guidelines that no module shall be distributed to learners unless quality assured at the regional office. So yun po yun, no? Further, schools division office, division superintendents and school heads shall be held accountable for any SLM and LR utilized in the respective divisions and schools found to have violations to LR standards. Okay, so yun po yung nasa RM354 natin. Kaya be careful po pag nag-release tayo ng, or nag-print po tayo ng modules, or nag-release tayo ng modules sa mga schools, see to it na ito po ay talagang na quality assure po, no? Especially lalong-lalo na kung division-wide yan. Kasi pag nilagay natin siya sa LR portal or sa division LR portal, division-wide po yung utilization yan para maiwasan natin yung nagkakaroon tayo ng issue. Alam po yan ng mga SDS kasi nagkaroon na po talaga tayo ng experience on that. Okay, so number 5, an error watch mechanism shall be tied up with the LR help desk. So, yan, visit our LR help desk, or you may raise your concerns at this email account po ng LR. So, posting on Facebook is highly discouraged. Only concerns addressed through the LR Gmail account shall be addressed. Okay? Ayan po. So, do we have, again, more clarification on this part? Ayan. Yung mga kasama ko sa CLMD, andito po yung iba, no? You might help us clarify things para maklaro po tayong lahat. Ayan, andyan na si, I think, andyan na si Ma'am Carmel. Okay? So, Sir Romulo po.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am, and thank you for this very nice convention on the web. And we just want to ask if there is a new guideline on the composition of the quality assurance team per division. That is from the regional office.
Okay.
Because
So,
much as we wanted, as the curriculum implementation division people, for me, it's my personal view. All should pass through our office. All learning resources, because one may not see the error, but if it passes through the quality assurance team. Yes, I doubt this learning resource will be promising and worthy of being distributed or can be used by other schools in the division or the region. So if there is any alteration or any amendments on the recomposition of this of the quality assurance team, may we be furnished so we could also revamp or revise ours. Thank you.
okay, sir. May we ask Ma'am Rosita, our LR focal, to say something on this, Ma'am Rosita? Ma'am Rose? Okay, I think Ma'am Rose is the right person to enlighten us on this part, no, Ma'am Rose?
Yes, ma'am. Come again. Sorry, medyo may glitches ng ano dito.
Okay.
Okay,
andyan
ma'am.
si Sir
Here is the query. If there is any alteration or amendments to the composition of the division quality assurance team, may we be furnished so that we will also update ours, or if there's a need to recompose or revamp, we may do so with the approval, of course, by the superintendent.
Amendment of the quality assurance team, sir? Or the guidelines?
Yes, even the guidelines or the quality assurance team, because inherent in that or kakibat na yun, kung may composition, may mga functions.
Ay, ng regional office po?
It's, even as a division office, ma'am.
Yes. So the division office will make a composition. Kayo na ang gagawa. But in terms of the regional office, meron naman tayo sa regional office Memorandum 229. Andyan na yung process flow, at andyan na yung terms of reference, at andyan na yung mga composition po, sir. Regional Memorandum 229.
Akala ko in that regional memo, it should emphasize also the composition of the division quality assurance teams. So we may base from that. Kasi dapat andyan na kung may mga amendments. Because as far as I know, noong October 27, 2016, when we met at the Stephen Kapuyan Hall,
Yes, sir.
yes, all LRs, all learning resources should pass through the office of the chief. Kasi doon masasagap lahat ang correction or ano.
Yes, sir. So,
Because
kung
we
may
have to
mga-
utilize the expertise of all the education program supervisors or any members included there.
Yes, sir. So, if they are included, kaakibat na rin yung responsibility or accountability nila, sir.
So as I can understand, so we have to make our composition.
Yes, sir.
Wala
And
nang
then,
wala nang prescribed composition the team.
wala na po, sir.
Okay, yes ma'am.
At your own level. Kasi in our
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
level, meron namang terms of reference po doon, sir. So we
Okay, thank you,
harmonized
ma'am.
Regional Memorandum 90, 91. Considering all those things, we were able to come up with Regional Memorandum 229 po, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome po, sir.
Okay, so there.
Ma'am Jonah,
Yes, Sir Silver.
just a point of clarification.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Doon sa Regional Memo 354, so we understand that only those that reach the regional office quality assurance team will be utilized for the regional level, ma'am.
Even in the division, sir.
Yes. So it doesn't mean that if kasi yun ang susunod na tanong ko. Yung if an LR, if the LR is being quality assured at the division level, but not yet at the regional level, would it be possible that it can be used at the division level?
Excuse me, sir. It was reiterated here that all SLMs to be distributed must pass through the regional level because of the problems that we have encountered, that there are some learning resources that did not come to the regional office. We are all accountable. Kaya, para mainam, hanggang regional lang. So, we emphasize there that LRs which did not quality assured in the regional level, please retrieve yet or do not distribute yet to the learners.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
before coming to the regional office, it is reiterated there that the division quality assurance team should really do the quality assurance with the attachment of the tools or the prescribed tools. Because once it will reach the regional level without the attachment or without the quality assurance of the division level, we will still give back to the division. And the more it takes time, especially in our situation this time that we urgently need those learning resources po, sir.
Yes, ma'am. We understand the wisdom, and we have to adhere to that original memo. Meron lang, if we go back kasi doon sa first presentation ni Ma'am Jonah, doon sa OUCI 307, doon sa last part kasi sabi doon, regional offices, schools division, and schools are authorized to implement other measures deemed appropriate for the respective context. Kaya ko ini-reconcile dun sa DepEd Memo 307 kasi if the memorandum is now giving authority to the schools to do their own as regards particularly the modules, there are some schools here in our division equating that concept by way of having the authority to use their school level modules developed which are quality assured at the school level. At yung defense nila kasi is they are authorized by DepEd Memorandum 307 to make appropriate adjustments in their own context. Because the teachers deem that as to their context, yung ginawa nila, pwede yun. And they have naman the reference yung DepEd Memo 307. Ma'am.
So what are you trying to say, sir, is even it will not pass through the Quality Assurance Division, they can still make use it there?
That is what I'm trying to be cleared of, ma'am.
For other instructional materials, like for example, that doesn't need thorough, yung mga simple activity sheets, yung mga siguro another statement, ang ibig sabihin ng memorandum na nasabi mo under 307, meaning it is within the level of the teacher that could adjust or that could reduce the number of items on those learning resources depending on the capability of the learners. Yun ang tinutumbok ko doon, sir.
Ma'am, that is for the middle part, but for the last part, it says there that they are authorized.
May we read the statement? Ma'am Jonah, please put back the slide.
Doon po sa number 5, ma'am, number 5 items. Item, I should say.
Number 4, and then?
Doon sa...
307?
Yung OUCI 307, meron kasing na item number 5, meron yung item number 6, at saka last yung item number 7, which we are holding now. And we distributed this actually sa different schools. Tapos aware sila dito. Kaya we are airing this one to be clarified of, so that whatever you will say to us, that will also be the one that we will give or inform to these schools, ma'am.
Yes, in addition to the query of Sir Tawataw, we actually aired this during our recently concluded MANCOM. This is number 5. This was the memorandum was dated October 30, 2020. Number 5 says the regional offices, schools division offices, and public schools are fully authorized to implement other measures deemed appropriate for the respective context.
Ma'am Carmel, are you there? Please, may we ask the help of Ma'am Carmel?
Yes po. Yes po. Ayan, sir. I guess yung concern kanina is that yun na nga po, no, yung kung gagamitin nila yung modules or yung SLMs natin on their part, okay, considering that they know the context of the locality, parang kasi yung requirement natin dito na it has to undergo yung regional office na QA process natin. Ano po, parang siguro iniisip natin na may hirapan tayo doon. But siguro if we look into this one, sa number 3 po na 354, Ma'am Claire, yung further, schools, division superintendents, and school heads shall be held accountable for any SLM and LR utilized in their respective divisions and schools found to have violations to LR standards. So, siguro po itong part na to, itong statement na to would tell us na pwede, considering na we are given the authority to have those measures, ano. Kaso nga lang, in case po na nagkaroon ng problem, especially on violations, like for example, in terms of yung mga images na nandun that are not really required of or hindi talaga siya applicable for our learners kasi nga masyadong marahas. So siguro po, yun na nga, sa division na po siya, SDS na po ang sasagot doon. Kaya with this statement, siguro this would tell us na pwede but see to it na yun na nga, in case merong violations, ay you are responsible or accountable to it. So, so long as siguro na okay naman, we followed yung LR standards at wala tayong na-violate, pwedeng-pwede naman kasi nga, yun na nga, we are given the authority. Ano po? Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Very nice, ma'am. Very nice, ma'am. Because this speaks of accountability,
Yes
responsibility.
po.
If
Yes.
there are violations relative to the authority given, yes, SDOs will take the risk.
Yes po sir. Kasi yun sir yung alam ko na worry namin dito sa regional office kasi lahat po ay talagang ang pag nagkakaroon ng problema ay binabato talaga sa regional office. Ano po. So ayan, just to ensure lang na wala nang magkaroon ng problema like what we had the first quarter na experience natin, ito po is yun na yung kumbaga is ito naman yung strategy or measure na propose or nagawa dito sa region na dadaan na siya sa quality assurance, especially po kung ito ay maa-upload doon sa ating SDO learning page landing page, I mean yung sa LR natin kasi syempre pwedeng makita ito ng buong even parents can actually access it or yung mga learners natin po. So yun naman siguro with this statement sa number 3 natin ng RM354. Ayan.
Okay, so ma'am, at any rate, we will be following our regional context memo that all learning resources will not be used if it will not undergo the regional quality assurance scheme.
Yes.
Okay, we will hold that, and we hold that because this is our regional context. We understand also. But we cannot imagine the bulk of learning research that will be thrown to the region. Because in this one, in letter B, that it says that it should be by regional office. Okay naman, but second partner is very near, January 4.
Oo nga, sir. Oo, sir. Actually, iniisip din namin yan, sir, sa region, no? Kami na nag-QA kasi aside from QAing, ang dami po nating mga tasks pa rin. However, yun na nga po, later maipipresent po kami na measure din para ma-address po yung burden din natin na nag-QA na napakarami. Meron po tayong ipipresent later na assignment for division natin in developing our module. Okay po, para hindi rin kami matambakan dito sa regional office na mag-QA kasi imaginein po natin if all SDOs will be submitting po yun nga sa grade 10 natin, medyo namang problema na tayo. But of course, I would like sir to acknowledge and really appreciate Kalinga kasi yung po pala, additional lang, patalastas lang sa Romulo, no? I really appreciate Kalinga kasi silang napakaraming sinubmit na SLM sa central office para sa grade 10. So congratulations po for that. Ayan, ang galing-galing.
Marami pa.
Sir, ang galing-galing sir and ayan nakita natin
mga supervisors.
Nakita natin yung management team natin doon. Andun po yung mga pangalan ninyo sa natin, no? Sa SLMs and as an update lang po sir, no, doon sa mga nasubmit natin sa grade 10 na module sa central office kasi kayo yung pinakamarami na nagawa sa Kalinga. Nandun na po siya sa revision na po ng ating mga writers na conformance review na po ng ibang regional quality assurance team sa ibang region. Ngayon po binalik natin sa writer for final revision na siya. After po noon, for layouting na po sila sa central office and then for printing na po. Yun po yung nasabi naman sa tawag doon, central office kasi ilan po yung nanggaling sa inyo, yung SMAW natin, masonry sa TLE, masonry, ano pa ba yung nagawa doon, plumbing. Okay, so yun po lahat ay galing po sa Kalinga kaya I really appreciate po yung team ninyo, management team for that achievement po. Achievement I say kasi ang hirap po kasi dumaan pa siya sa ibang region. Ayan kaya kudos po sa ating mga writers then from Kalinga and doon po sa mga nag-QA natin. Okay, patalastas lang po yun.
Our regional achievement. Ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Medyo makulit ang central office hanggang gabi, hanggang Saturday, kahit holiday, kinukulit tayo. Kaya medyo nahihiya ako mag-approach sa mga writers natin kasi I also need to consider yung family time nila. Ano po, but talagang wala tayong magagawa kasi lahat ay nararush tayo dito sa regional office po. Ano, madaling araw hanggang gabi po yan. Kaya thank you po doon sa ating mga writers from Kalinga Division. Okay? So, yan lang. So, thank you, sir, for your commitment to our regional orders or memorandum. Okay? Saan na tayo nag-end? And we're done with that, Ma'am Claire. Okay, so ayan. Update naman po on our RAT. No? So I believe okay na po ba tayo doon sa mga issuances natin? So for moving on to our updates on our regional activities, we have here our regional assessment test. Okay, so ito po yung schedule na nabigay, but I guess for Kalinga and Ifugao, it will be moved po yung ating mock home-based na online RAT will be moved by next week. Ano po, kasi we're done with other divisions yesterday po. No? So they already had the mock home online RAT. Okay, so we're done with the orientations of DTCs, DTOs, and chief examiners up to the school testing coordinators, school ICT coordinators last November 16, 17. So yesterday, orientation, or we had the mock test, no? Aside from having the orientation for parents. And by next week, I think doon sa ating due to our problem on internet connection, it was moved by next week. Kasama po ninyo yung Ifugao. And for the actual conduct of home-based RAT, online RAT, we have that on anong tawag doon? Tomorrow for yung mga nauna po na division. But sa inyo po ay by next week na po ito. Okay? Ayan, so specific po natin on RAT, we have here a specific activities. The regional office will be sending testing links for subjects scheduled in the morning to DTCs, chief examiners, and testing facilitators through email. Yan, so gagawin po yan like what we did po doon sa ating mock, no? Yesterday, na nasend po lahat ang testing links natin sa mga DTCs. And of course, yung first hour natin is preparation and orientation of examinee before they start with the first learning area na mathematics at 8:31. Magkakaroon po ng break, and then another preparation and orientation of examinee for the next learning area, and that is for English. Closing of testing links for subjects is scheduled in the morning by the regional testing coordinator or regional information technology officer will be done po after 12 o'clock. So that means after 12 ay close na po yung link, hindi na po pwedeng mag-answer yung mga test takers natin, but are we allowed to adjust in between? Pwede po yun. Pero yung sa morning lang, like for example, yung math natin at saka English, within that time po sila pwedeng maglaro or pwede sila magkaroon ng adjustments. Like for example, yung morning break, pwedeng i-adjust natin, but after 12 o'clock, close na po yung pang mathematics and English. And again, magsisend po tayo ng testing links for subjects scheduled in the afternoon to DTCs. Same yung ginawa natin ng morning. And magkakaroon ulit ng preparation and orientation of examinee before sila mag-start sa science and technology. Another break, then preparation again and orientation for Filipino subject naman. And at 4:30 and beyond 4:30, i-close po ulit yung links for subjects scheduled in the afternoon. So again, same with the morning, magkakaroon tayo ng adjustment lang ng afternoon's learning area in between po, science and Filipino. Okay? At 4:31 to 5, filling out po of online monitoring and evaluation report by in charge. Online naman po lahat yung monitoring natin, and we tried it yesterday on the part po of yung mga in charge natin sa monitoring. Napakadali if okay po yung ating internet connection kasi real time po na namomonitor natin kung anong updates. Ano po? Okay? So, strictly no face-to-face po on that part. Ayan. So, for RM229 Series 2020, Quality Assurance and Development of K-3, ito na po yung sinasabi natin kanina na isang measure natin, no? Isang strategy natin dito sa region kung ang lalabas ay lahat dapat dumaan sa regional office para malesen naman yung pag-review natin dito sa region na napakarami considering yung time na natitira natin for quarter 2, ito po magkakaroon tayo ng division of labor. Ano po? Mayroon tayong assignment per division. So ito na po siya yung sinasabi natin kanina na strategy natin kasi imaginein nga naman natin kung lahat ng division ay magsasubmit ng ESP 10 or 5 or 6, may ipunan po tayo dito sa regional office, parang hindi naman siya possible or hindi naman din siya ganun anong tawag doon, nagiging burden naman on our part. So, magkakaroon tayo ng division of labor in developing the SLMs. Ma'am Claire, correction po, ito ay for grades 4 to 12 po. Hindi siya K to 3. Okay? So, ulitin po natin, correction lang po dito sa ating presentation. Yung development po ng grade 4 to 12 na SLMs po ang paghahati-hatian po ng bawat division for quarter 2. Ayan. For Abra, we have here ESP. Apayao is Araling Panlipunan. Baguio City, English. Benguet is Mathematics. Ifugao, Science. Kalinga, Filipino. Mountain Province is, you have Music and Arts. Originally, ito ay kinder, kaso nga lang, yung kinder po ay per division na po according to our, during our meeting kanina, yung paggawa po ng K-3 ay kanya-kanyang division na po tayo dahil iyan ay depende po sa konteksto ng bata, no? Sa division natin. And Tabuk City, PE, and Health. You might be asking, asan si TLE? Yung TLE po is, we did this in advance. Last September po na nagkaroon kami ng memo na dinivide na po namin yung paggawa ng module. Ang gagawin lang po natin dito ay yung hindi pa nagawa sa central office. So, we will wait po doon sa list or inventory ng LR para alam po natin kung anong learning module na grade level ang hindi pa po nagawa sa central office. Ano po? So, klaro po sa ating lahat, ang gagawin lang po natin ay yung hindi pa nagawan sa central office or wala pang nagawa sa central office. So, ito lang po yun, no, ang gagawin natin. Okay, so, ulitin po natin. For Kalinga, you are assigned po to make Filipino modules for grades 4 to 12 for quarter 2. Okay, so i-remind ko lang po sa TLE, meron po kaming due date na binigay, November 19, yesterday po. Sana yon. No, I'm expecting for the assignment na, but alam ko konti na lang kasi nagawa na in advance ng Kalinga with the grade 10 na module. Okay? So, yon. Okay? For the summary of downloaded available central office modules ready to print, ito po yung update natin as of November 12. For AP, a total of 12. Ayan po, distributed siya from grades 4, 7, 9, and 10. For English, wala tayo. For ESP, wala rin. For Filipino, merong isa for grade 10. Total of 1. For Science, we have 5. 5, total of 5. Mathematics naman, we have wala. For EPP, meron tayong a total of 37. Distributed siya across grade level and sa grade 5 lang po siya across the 4 components natin. So for ICT, we have 4. For Agri, we have 9. For HE, we have 10. For IA, we have 6. For Entrep, we have 8. And then for Music, we have 7 for grade 7. For arts, wala rin hanggang sa pinaka last po na except for physical education, this is for senior high school, meron na po silang 13 na SLMs. Okay, a total of 114 lahat, but of course yung downloading po nito is LR to LR po tayo. So hindi po kami pwedeng mag-release ng copy, but it's through LR. Summary of locally developed modules, meron tayo dito. For mother tongue, wala. For Filipino, we have 5. For English, 1. For science, 11. For math, 3. For araling panlipunan, it's 41. Pinakamarami. For EPTLE, wala. MAPE, 6, and then we have for ESP 3. Others are still ongoing, kaya wala pa po yung iba, no? Kaya makikita natin, halos konti pa yung iba. You might be wondering, ang dami na namin ginawa at sinabmit sa region, bakit wala pa po siya, na hindi pa siya dagdag sa inventory. Ito po, may note tayo dito na ongoing yung assurance, quality assurance ng iba. Kasi yung iba, I believe may mga nasubmit na, may mga 90, more than 90, or more than 100 pa na locally developed modules, pero yung iba na ibalik and under revision, yung iba naman ay still ongoing yung QA process. Okay? So, ayan, let me end, or shall we end our, anong tawag doon? Our presentation with this. Don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, focus on what to do next. Spend your energies on moving forward toward finding the answer. It's from Dennis Waitley. Okay, so ayan po. Thank you for your time. I think we now move to the second part of this kumustahan. Ano po? Okay? So, may mga clarifications pa po ba tayo before we move to the next? Because the next will be the reporting po from your division. Okay, so do we have more clarifications? Oh, Ma'am Jenny is here now.
Okay. May I stop presenting? Aside from the questions you raised a while ago, you may now raise other questions that may have arose in your minds now while Ma'am Jonah was discussing the updates with you. Any questions? Okay.
Ma'am, hello ma'am.
Yes, Sir Silver.
Pwedeng magtanong doon sa DO31 or it will be later on?
DO31.
Meron akong clarification sa DO31 tsaka DO30.
Okay. Yes. Just raise your questions. We might be able to address it.
Ay, okay. Ma'am, we had just finished rolling out kasi yung we had the division rollout of on the interim policy guidelines for DO31. It was just finished today. However, it was a very successful activity.
Yes,
however, on my side, I would like to be clarified with kasi dun sa class record, class card ng mga bata, okay lang dun sa grades, walang problema because they will be following the 2 DepEd orders. Ang problema po, to complete the class card, meron kasi silang nire-rate na core values at meron ding attendance sheet. Wala kasi dun sa DO31 at saka DO8. Ay, meron sa DO8, pero wala sa DO31. Pero yung sa DO8, hindi po applicable sa pandemic na hinaharap natin. So, I would like to be clarified kung ano ang gagawin ng ating mga schools as far as the rating of core values is concerned and then yung attendance sheet po, ma'am.
May I pass you to our chief, Ma'am Carmel? Ma'am Carmel, about the address of Sir Silver.
Yeah. Hello, Sir Silver.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're asking about core values and
yung attendance sheet, no?
Attendance.
Yes, ma'am. as part of the class card
In
to our
response to the
learners.
request for contact information
Uh,
and the directives,
uh,
the directives.
Siguro I will answer you in the same way that the author, your professional judgment, no? So the teacher's professional judgment will now take play, no? In terms of attendance, kasi practically we cannot say they're absent now, they're present now, no? So it's professional judgment already that would fall into place. And then in terms of core values, ang sinabi naman kasi doon, we still follow DO 8 for all those that are not stated in DO 31. So professional judgment pa rin no ng ating mga teachers ang pagre-relyan natin no in terms of values talagang are we back? Are we back? Hello?
Hello ma'am, putol-putol
Okay
po.
na, okay. Napuputol nga eh. We have fluctuating connectivity here. Okay, so I'll go back no, to what I stated a while ago. Unless our teachers have a strategy of checking attendance of our learners through online or through ano yun, yung group chat nila, yung messenger, no, Facebook, ganyan. Yun yung mga ibang strategies, no. Pero pag pre-modular talaga, professional judgment na lang ng ating uh, teachers, no. Okay, Sir Silver?
Yes ma'am, thank you ma'am, thank you ma'am. Meron isa
Thank
ma'am,
you.
pwede isang
Sir, yes
clarification.
sir. Yes sir.
Dito sa
Yes
DO
sir.
doon sa DO30 kasi sabi doon na ano the class days for school year 2020-2021 will be 205 days to include the
Mm-mm.
days of September when the schools are doing activities in preparation for the school year. Yung
Mm-mm.
tanong po dito, yung clarification po, is it all the days of September or only the days that they convene for that particular activity in preparation for the school year, ma'am, as counted? Or all the days of September, ma'am?
Actually, it's all the days of June pa ata eh, di ba? Kasi our teachers were asked to report starting June 1. So that was counted as the start of the practically that was the start of the school year, June 1, when the teachers were asked to was that do already, no? Do preparations for the school year. Not really to report, but to do preparations for the school year like enrollment. So, starting June 1, na-count na po yung school days. The whole of June onwards. Did I answer the question, Sir Silver?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Uh,
Para
uh,
bang, sige, sige. Okay lang, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
yes, sir.
Salamat
Kasi
po.
sir, uh, during that time kasi yung awa natin, until now naman kasi, no, yung ating alternative work arrangement still in place. So when the Department of Education declared that teachers will start already enrolling our learners effective June 1, and they've started already preparing for the school year, that was when the school year started. Already, no? In the count, nagsimula na nung June 1. Okay? So thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Carmel. Are there other more questions? If there is none, we'll proceed to the other updates that will be given by our hindi pa. Hindi pa. And so we listen to the report of our chief, Sir Romulo, on how their assessment, how did you do assessment in your division? Sir Mulong, take it away. Okay. Ayan.
Ito yung una. Okay, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, yes, I will present the slides in accordance to the regional memo. We have the updates on RAC, yes. We have three schools identified to take the regional assessment test. And fourth one is the ALS. So we have Makutay, Palau, NHS, Pinokpok Functional School, Rizal National School of Arts and Trades, and then the ALS. As of this moment, according to the DTC, we are ready. And then we know, in as much as information is concerned, that we'll be having ours next week. Okay, so the scheduled RAC tomorrow is moved to November 25, 2020. We have the mock home test. And then for November 26, 2020, orientation of testing, facilitators, and evaluation. And November 27, 2020, actual administration of the RAC. So we have possible issues that we shall encounter in doing this. So we have weak internet connection. This is the problem here in our place, and gadgets to use during the test. And we have also updates on the O32 Series 2020 about the learning support age. As of this date, we have 132 teacher volunteer applicants and 14 para-teachers. And contracting for these teacher volunteers and para-teachers is ongoing. Actually, we'll be sitting together with the committee on Monday to tackle this activity. And we have also updates on OUCI 2020-307. Yes, with the presented report from the region. Yes, we have also. And this is already tackled during the recently concluded MANFOM last week. And all school heads were informed about this. Genesis, ano? Asan yung isa? Okay. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay. For the 10 guide questions that guides the presenter today, I will be presenting 13 slides. First one, what percentage of the following SLMs were distributed to the learners? This is CO initiated. For English, we have 78.8%. For Filipino, 78.8%. Science, 75%. Math, 90%. MAPE, 100%. AP, 100%. TLE, 25%. SP, 25%. We have second one, what common errors were identified in the CO-initiated SLMs, self-learning modules, and what specific answers were taken as regards these errors. For English, the English supervisor with the team noticed that there are some vague instructions difficult to understand by the learners. And then some instructions are too difficult, and there are too difficult exercises for the learners also, and too small fonts that the learners cannot read. We have actions taken. We simplified activities given. And for Filipino, we have non-alignment of learning activities with the MELC. And actions taken. We provided alternative activities aligned with the competencies. And then for science, we noticed some even wrong answers key and not visible illustrations. And actions taken. We provided the correct answers key, provided the colored illustrations. Because schools were the one reproducing printing out the modules, because our scheme here is we downloaded the funds for them. And for TLE, we found out that there are also wrong answers key. And the same, our action is we have provided them the correct answers key. And for AP, we found out that there are some content that are not aligned, and we provided alternative activities aligned with the content. So specifically, I said this during the last CID chief meeting, AP3, that is all about regions, and then mga lalawigan, and the regional map presented is Davao, and we changed it to the map of part, and we highlighted Kalinga, of course, our province and other provinces. Now, math modules for math grade 1 to 3 are not in mother tongue, and then 2 maths activities in all grade levels. And we have action taken. We advise teachers to contextualize the modules, selected appropriate activities. And we have the third question. What is the mechanism implemented in the whole division for distribution and retrieval of SLMs? We stick to one. We have the weekly distribution and retrieval of modules. We have option 1. Teachers may distribute the modules on Monday and then retrieve on Friday. And option 2, there are schools who practice distributing on Monday and same time retrieving the other modules on December also. And we have question number 4. Generally, what is the percentage of module accomplishment of learners within the given period? Generally, all learners are able to accomplish the tasks within the allotted period, despite meeting some difficulties, and of course, even the teachers are also in a quandary, giving interventions to difficulties met by learners. Number 5, is there a tracking mechanism implemented to check learners' activities within the class week? Yes, we utilize the regional memo number 236. So we utilize the individual learners monitoring tool, parents feedback form, learners feedback form, and we have online monitoring, yes, because we agreed that we should have a 24/7 we should open our lines 24/7 to cater for the issues and concerns raised by education stakeholders and learners on field. Number 6, are parents providing feedback to teachers? Are teachers also providing feedback to learners after complete modules have been submitted? Yes, through the feedback forms. Number 7, aside from modular distance delivery, what other modalities of learning delivery were implemented? None. We concentrated on the modular distance learning, printed modules. Number 8, did the learners conduct learning assessment as per DO 31 Series 2020? How are interventions being conducted? Yes, we have summative and performance assessments. Interventions are conducted mostly through home visit through the help of volunteer teachers. And through, of course, the help of the parents, because the first para teachers available in classrooms are the parents. Number 9, did the schools seek help from volunteer teachers or learning support aides for instruction? Yes, volunteer teachers were tapped to help in the delivery of instruction, especially to the most vulnerable students. And of course, to the parents who cannot readily assist their children because of educational background. And we have the last question. What are your ways forward, suggestions, interventions to improve delivery of learning for Q2? So, central office to lead the reproduction of modules for uniformity. And then special mention, TLETBL teachers to develop modules to address the lack of modules released by the CO. Because our teachers resorted to print to borrow from other regions. Okay, so that ends the presentation, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Sir Romulo, for that very good presentation. And parang wala akong maitanong. Can we hear from the different Fs, supervisors in the region? Sumasaludo sila? Sumasaludo sila, sir? Oo. And so, if there are no comments or questions from our colleagues here, maybe are there some additional inputs from the supervisors in your division? Yes, Ma'am Ruby?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, query lang, ma'am, ng mga LSA ito, ma'am.
LSA.
Correct me if I'm wrong, they are allowed or they are permitted to go to house for intervention. Yes, ma'am? Tama po, ma'am?
Anong ginawa ninyo ba?
Ma'am, I mean, were they permitted to go to house for interventions or remedial measures?
But you permitted them, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sige.
Okay lang,
Sasagutin ni Ma'am Carmen yan mamaya lahat, ha?
Yes, ma'am. In as much as they are permitted or we allow them to go, ang query lang nila, ma'am, how about if something happened to them, which is not included in the provisions kanina, ma'am, kasi, is there also anything that we could give for them, or kahit yung kunwari, ma'am, may nangyari sa kanila sa daan or will it be meron din po ba silang benefit? Yes, ma'am, na makukuha aside from the ordinary?
Wala sa provision kasi, ma'am.
Wala po, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Wala po, ma'am. Or it could be arranged. Are the DO allowed to give siguro na rin, ma'am, if ever? Wala.
Okay. I-cover natin yan lahat ni Ma'am Carmen kasi nag-take note siya, ma'am. Ano?
Yes, ma'am.
Para minsanan na lang.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am,
Are there
another
other
one with the modules, yung sabi yung sa provision na binigay nila na we limit the activity into 5. Tama ba, ma'am? Tama? Kasi kung hindi nila makakayang gawin yung 6 na activity or assessment, they are only allowed to answers 5. But it's an
items?
optional. Parang optional atay, ma'am, yung nasabi nila. Now, according to the ni Ma'am Joanna kanina, but it is an optional, meaning pwede nilang tapusin yung 6. If in case,
Na nila, if they
yes,
if
ma'am,
they are done ahead of time.
yes, ma'am,
It
na
depends
parang,
upon,
yes, ma'am,
depende,
parang enrichment na siya, ma'am, ganon.
depende
For
kung yan
past
ang nakalagay
learners.
sa work, weekly home learning plan.
Yes, ma'am,
Dapat yan
kasi,
ilagay ng teacher. Kung
oo,
natapos ng bata ahead of time, pwede
yes,
niyang
ma'am,
gawin yung additional.
yung additional.
But in the weekly home learning plan, it should be clearly stated what are the activities and items the learner will work on.
Oo. Okay, ma'am. Kasi parang hindi siya fair, ma'am, kung others will answer the 6 and others will answer the 5 assessment, di ba, ma'am? Kasi we did not identify the fast or slow learners. Hindi naman natin alam kung sino ba sa kanila ang fast learner to finish the 6 assessment at sino naman yung mga slow learners or average to just
Para
answer 5. Hindi natin alam. So it could also be unfair. So how about, ma'am, gawin na lang nila lahat yung 6 na activity or the assessment activity. Kung hindi man nila magawa, now it's the naman, parang sila na yung bahala. I mean, the learners now, it's their option na rin lang kung sasagutin nila o hindi. Parang ganun.
anyway, ma'am, we are doing an action to that here in the regional office, trying to trim down all the CO led CO led modules. Yung kumampana wala kita kadwa.
Yes, ma'am. Sana standard na lang siya, ma'am. Sabi kasi ng mga
Sige.
bata, standard na lang
Our-
na 5 na lang, 6 na lang. Parang ganun ang gusto kasi nila.
We will listen to
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
May I enter?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hi, Ma'am Ruby.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah. May I answer your first question on the LSA, yung learning support aids natin, no? Yeah. Truly, it's very silent in the provisions of the DepEd order. There's nothing that would tell us what will they be or what will we give to them just in case those scenarios happen. So the implication is that it will really depend on us, no? It will depend on us kung ano ang pwede nating maibigay. Talagang nasa division office po yan o nasa school, lalo na kapag talagang we employ their services. Okay. On your second question on the limitation of the activities into 5, okay. Sinasabi doon kapag hindi kaya nung learner na sagutin lahat, binigay mo yung 10 activity dun sa SLM pero hindi niya kayang sagutin yung 10, ang nasagot niya lang ay 5. So ang unang-unang gagawin ni teacher ay aalamin kung bakit, no? Aalamin niya kung bakit. Siguro yun na rin ang isang indikasyon na yung learner natin ay may difficulties somewhere, no? At our level sa region and division, talaga hindi natin ma-determine, no? But at the level of our teachers sana, at their level, they should know already who among their learners are finding difficulties, no? We are already in week 7. So they should know already who are finding difficulties, and that's an indication for them to make adjustments in the activities that they should provide. Okay. If the learner is able to answer the 10, then that's good. No? Baka pa nga yung learner na yun na naka-answer ng 10, kaya niya pa ang 20. No? Pero syempre, ang limit dun sa activities ay limited to 10. So parang ganyan lang naman ang sinasabi, no, ng ating yung fostering academic ease, no, that we become flexible but we apply flexibility only if we have known the reason why the learner was not able to answer the 10. Okay? So, yun na. Initially, that will give you an assessment or a picture of what the learner is going through. No? So the teacher must know that. Okay. So thank you. Back to you, Ma'am
Yes,
Claire.
thank you, ma'am.
Meron pa bang tanong? Okay, so kung walang tanong, wala naman din yung mga mga kasamang magbibigay ng updates. We might as well.
Ma'am Claire.
Yes, Ma'am Denya. Meron kang
Update ko
update?
lang.
Okay.
Oo,
Go
yung,
ahead.
ah,
Go ahead.
hello
Go
po,
ahead,
good
Ma'am.
afternoon po. Thank you, Ma'am Claire. Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. So, I would just want to give update po, Ma'am Ruby. Reminder lang din regarding po sa training of school heads on inclusive and special education. Ito po yung
Yes,
activity
ma'am.
natin na na-postpone supposedly October 28 to 30, 2020. It will push through po this coming November 25 to 27, 2020. So pa-remind po, Ma'am Ruby, yung mga participants
Yes,
natin
ma'am.
na identify natin na school heads and they have to register po ahead. I attached again the advisory in our group chat. Andun na rin po yung link for them to register. Ayun po.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Thank
ma'am,
you.
pwedeng, if in case lang kasi, ma'am, marami kasing problema sa signal ng mga ibang participants. Pwedeng, ma'am, pipili na lang po kami ng yung malakas ang signal, ma'am. Ganun na lang, ma'am.
Okay, sige po. Sige po.
Nahihirapan po kasi sila mag-in, gaya kanina, ma'am. I think out of 33 participants kami, ma'am, ilan lang ata kami, ma'am? 10 plus lang ata, ma'am. Sorry.
Oo nga, for yung natin, yung Project
Yung sa
Smile.
phase 3, opo, ma'am. Sorry po. Wala
Yan,
talaga.
po.
Ang Trisal po hindi nila na-present kahit yung presentation namin. Kasi wala talaga, ma'am, access. Sorry.
Po. Sige po, ma'am, we understand po. Pero pasend na lang, ma'am, ha, yung presentation
Yes,
yung
ma'am. Yes,
kanina.
yes,
Kasi
isend ko na lang po.
Oo.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then, remind also the participants for tomorrow, the development of LR for
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
LWPs. Ano po? Thank you
Every
so much.
Friday. Yes, ma'am.
Up to
Thank
you,
you.
Ma'am Claire.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Denya. And
May I enter again, Ma'am Claire?
yes, Ma'am, go ahead. Please
Oo.
state all your Ma'am.
Oo.
Yes.
May gusto lang ako talagang tanungin sa Division of Kalinga, Sir Romulo. I know you're aware of that issue since I hope you'll be open to this. No, anyway, this is one division lang.
Pauwi na. Bukas pa.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listening,
Ng
ma'am.
RP. Yeah. And I was nabigyan kami ng abiso na the Army. So what was anong progress po noon?
Ano yun,
Module.
ma'am? Medyo,
Sir?
ano yun, ma'am?
Yung AP Aralpan module week 3.
Yung my illustration.
Sir, yung about that Aralpan module.
The Aralpan module that has a very insensitive illustration, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Is that used also by the division? I mean by the
No.
schools in your division?
The module for Aralpan 3, yes, we contextualize it by the teacher made activity sheets, but we did not correct the module. We corrected it through activity sheets. But for the module,
But you did not distribute.
deactivate sheet only, ma'am. But for the module that has a very insensitive illustration, that's not ours.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're aware it's not yours.
We threw the
Yeah,
issue
we're
to,
aware.
I called Baguio.
Yeah, we're aware it's not yours, but we got a message from the uniform personnel that one of the schools was also parang investigated or interviewed in your division.
Uh, in so far as information is concerned, none. But that information, very information, was caught in Baguio, and it was forwarded to different PDs, provincial directors of police. And that very time, two police women came to our division office, and I called on all PSS, and when they brought out ours, it's not our contextualization activity. But because I know the surname, I called on the chief of other division, and I even pictured uh, photograph the illustration, and yes, they admitted it that this should have
Yes, sir.
the right
Uh,
terminology.
yes, sir. What I just want to establish is that you did not distribute it in your schools.
It is not distributed in. It is not in our school. It is from the source to our provincial director of the police, but it is not
Okay.
in. It's not distributed in our own division, because should there be like that, it should have been off way back 19 namin.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear, sir. Thank you very much. At least it was not in you. I mean, it was not distributed in the division of Kaling.
Information.
Thank you very.
We just
Okay, sir. Thank you.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wala na bang katanungan sa mga kasama or other clarifications from your end that we may or may not answer?
Yes, actually, we are in a quandary, on the provision of this regional memo that all SLMs that are to be used should pass through the regional quality assurance team, and of course with the explanation of the regional group, the team. Yes, we also know your pleasure, and we also uh, foresee your uh, difficulty in advance when your office will be bombarded with many learning resources, and we appreciate so much the distribution of work that you have presented a while back. So we instructed already the Filipino group to be ready for our task.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Actually, ang main na reason why it was done that way was because of that issue on that
Yes,
module.
yes,
We
ma'am.
didn't like that, yeah. We didn't like that to happen again. So it has to really be filtered at the regional office. At least if there will be errors, sana hindi ganung kabigat.
Yes, ma'am. Tsaka ma'am, may have a clarification.
Yes, sir.
May we ask your office, the regional office, because it was not clearly called back. The quality assurance team in the division. Because what I want to establish here is all learning resources should pass through the office of the chief. When it will pass through the office of the chief, yes, all education program supervisors included in that area will also partake in the quality assurance. So this will help. This will help filter if there are errors before it will be forwarded to the region or to the national. Because I can still remember that was October 27, 2016, that it should be chaired really by the whoever person is in charge of the chief of the curriculum implementation division per division. If there are amendments to the to the composition, recomposition, or others, we should be furnished a copy.
Okay, sir. Noted, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Your
ma'am.
suggestion is considered. Thank you. Some more?
Ma'am, kay Ma'am Jenny po. Ma'am Jenny.
Ma'am Jenny
Good.
Claire? Okay, Ma'am Claire.
Ma'am. Ma'am Ruby.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, we only developed this is actually for the SPA and SPS. Hence, we only have two schools implementing for the SPS and two for the SPA. Medyo ma'am, nahihirapan po kami dun sa development ng modules na ibibigay namin this coming second quarter to the fourth quarter. Ma'am, pwede po ba kaming humiram din sa other divisions na gagamitin namin?
Yeah, we are calling for their developed SLMs from the different SPA implementing schools like City High, Tabuk,
Yes,
Benguet,
ma'am.
to be quality assured to be shared to you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you.
Ma'am Ruby,
Yes, ma'am.
call tayo mamayang gabi, ha?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige, ma'am.
Hindi namin kasi kaya, ma'am, yung modules, masyadong
Oh,
madami.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So, wala na po ba? Wala na po bang tanong? Or concern? Kung wala na, nagpapasalamat ang aming ang CLMD sa pamamagitan sa pamumuno ni Ma'am Carmen Merez at saka yung ating director dito si Ma'am Carino, ang ating ARD si Sir Ting at binigyan niyo ito ng priority, no? Although we know that we are all very very busy, we have so many things to do, but you give importance to attend this conference. And so we thank you very much, Sir Romulo Galnawan, and the rest of your team for your attendance. And so to close this conference, may I invite you for a prayer. So let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for calling us in this conference. We know that you have blessed us since this or hence this success. Shower us your divine guidance so that we would decide wisely and properly. May you send your Holy Spirit so that we would have no fear in meeting the challenges that this new normal may bring every day. May you keep blessing us as we sign out in this Google Meet. Each of our counterparts may have updated. Grant us the passion to apply what they have learned or gained. May your Holy Spirit ignite its heart that whatever we do it for our learners and for your glory. We lift up everything to you through Jesus Christ, our Savior and King. Amen. Thank you very much. Salamat,
Thank
salamat.
you.